In this sixth video of the Music Appreciation series, we will look at the idea of vocals. How exactly do we produce a sound when we sing? Here we see the basic human anatomy as related to the production of the human voice. The first part, behind our teeth, of course, is our tongue. And our tongue is responsible for us not only speaking, but also forming the words as we sing. Next, in the base of our throat are what we consider the vocal cords. Here is the actual source of the sound and vibration. In fact, as you talk and sing, if you were to place your hand along your throat, you could feel the vibration occurring. Underneath is a part that needs no introduction, but is still vitally important, and that would be, of course, the lungs. Our lungs are the source of air. What most people do not know, however, is how the air gets into our lungs, and that is the muscle that is right below, known as the diaphragm. The diaphragm allows air to enter into the lungs so that we can, in fact, produce a sound. For this reason, we often will be encouraged to stand or sit up nice and tall when we sing to make sure that the diaphragm can function at its best. Once you sing, you may notice that your voice may sound a little different from nearby singers. That is because there are four main voice parts that are possible. For women, you can either be a soprano or an alto, depending upon if you feel more comfortable singing in the higher aspects of your range or in the lower range. For men, you can either be known as a tenor or a bass for the same idea. Now, that is not to say that a man can't sing high. In fact, when he does, that is something known as a falsetto. Normally, when we sing out of what we consider our chest voice or our normal voice. In the instance of a falsetto, to reach those real high notes, a man will sing out of their head voice or past their normal break. Whether you're a man or a woman, it is also possible for you to do other techniques like yodel. A yodel is when you sing using extreme rapid range changes, singing very high and very low rapidly. A much more subdued form of a yodel is called a vibrato. In this, we have a rapid fluctuation of pitch, but not to the same degree that a yodeler does. This is very small and almost unnoticeable, but when added, it makes the notes sound even more vibrant. There are many different possible groups that you can join as a singer. Some of them are split along gender, others not. Here we see an example of a girls' chorus alongside a men's or boys' chorus, and then, of course, combining the two genders together to form a mixed chorus. Other ensembles are exampled here. Barbershop quartet is often four members that sing together in close-knit harmony, and more popular nowadays are a cappella groups. These are groups that sing with no instrument accompaniment, instead relying on the voices to imitate the sounds of other instruments. For really skilled classical voices, they have the option of being involved in musical theater, which not only asks for you to be a good singer, but also an actor and dancer. There's also the possibility of singing outside of your native language in what is known as opera. Here, there is very little dialogue, mostly all the text would be sung throughout. In our next video, we will examine the idea of musical form.